Companies all around the world are sending millions of SMS messages to their consumers on a daily basis. In fact, companies are sending so many SMSs to their consumers on a daily basis that this industry is set to reach $70 billion in revenue by 2016. The funny thing is the consumers no longer send SMSs to one another for this exact reason. SMS communication is simply too expensive. But corporate has yet to find a solution to their $70 billion headache. Not only is this a financial headache, but SMS communication is completely unsecured, and that is what is interesting to banking and other financial institutions. My name is Andrew Cook. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Notafy. I'm here to tell you why the corporate SMS is dead and why the solution to the $70 billion headache is Notafy. Let me quickly tell you how Notafy works. So let me tell you what companies are doing at the moment. When a company wants to send an SMS to their customer base, they are pushing an instruction through to the mobile network asking them to send that message to the customer. When a company decides to use Notafy instead of a mobile network, nothing changes on their side. They still push that message, but instead of sending it to the mobile network, they send it to Notafy. Notafy then does some very intelligent stuff. It identifies whether the customer that needs to get that message has Notafy loaded on their phone or whether they don't. If the customer does have Notafy loaded on their phone, they receive that message via Notafy, an instant message which is free. If the customer doesn't have Notafy loaded on their phone, they still receive that message as an SMS. We had to put this patented piece of technology in place because we knew that not every consumer in the world was going to install Notafy. Not yet. Let me talk about that consumer. Consumers are loving Notafy for a couple of reasons. First of all, it puts the control in their hands. They get to decide what subscriptions from companies they install on their Notafy platform and what companies they don't install. So if I do not want to get messages from you as an organization, I simply do not install your subscription. Once I've installed your subscription, I also get more control. I now get to decide what types of messages I want to receive from you and what types of messages I don't want to receive from you. So if I don't want to receive tips and tricks anymore, I simply turn off tips and tricks. The third item is that companies now have a dedicated inbox in their consumers' Notafy application. So if I received a message from you as an organization or as a bank a couple of months ago, I can quickly go into your dedicated inbox and search for that message. It is no longer lost in the plethora of messages in my SMS inbox. So how big is this market and how big can this become? There are currently 1 trillion business-to-consumer SMSs sent on an annual basis. If we manage to penetrate just 1% of this market and gain 1% of this market as our clients, we will be generating $140 million in annuity-based revenue. We are not looking at only achieving a 1% market penetration. We are currently sending 8 million messages per month, and we are at a revenue figure of $1.2 million per year. Just a quick note, we've only been trading for 6 months. How does Notafy make money? Every single time a consumer installs a new subscription on their Notafy application, the company that owns that subscription starts to pay us a monthly annuity user fee for that customer. The beauty for that company is they now have the ability to send unlimited free messages to that consumer every month. They no longer pay a message fee as you would with traditional SMS revenue. So how do we sell Notafy? We're getting to market via 3 standard channels. The first one is a direct sales channel, and we're following a crossing the chasm methodology here, where we've identified a couple of beachhead industries. Financial services industries and banks being one of them. That is why we are standing here. Our second go-to-market strategy is through indirect channels and market penetration channel partners. We've got a number of them in South Africa, including Dimension Data and the Bytes and the Ultron Group, and we've got a number of channel partners pushing this product for us in Asia through the Malaysian hub. We also have SME standard sort of freemium sign-up, where SMEs can sign up as a freemium model on the website. Let's quickly look at our competition. There is currently no direct competition to Notafy in the international market. We understand that this is a very early stage in industry, and we also understand that the first to market here is going to dominate this market and become the de facto standard. That is why we are talking to you today. We need to become the de facto standard internationally. Obviously, everybody who's still sending SMSs doesn't want to let go of their $70 billion cash cow, so we see them as competitors. Another competitor is anybody who's trying to push in-application messages to their customers. Consumers hate this form of communication, but companies are still trying to push it. We need to convert them to our side. Let me quickly tell you about the team. I've been an entrepreneur since 2007 when I left KPMG as a chartered accountant and initially started a business called Smoke Customer Care Solutions. Andrew Burns joined me very soon after that, and we've currently built Smoke Customer Care Solutions to be the largest provider of multi-channel survey feedback in Africa. We are a team that knows how to grow scalable and large multinational organizations. What are we looking for today? We're currently looking to raise A-round funding of $2 million to help secure more of the South African market and to start help penetrating international market. As I mentioned, this is a first mover market and we need to get to market hard and fast as the only player. Secondly, we are looking to speak to financial services institutions. We believe that banks are the types of organizations that will benefit hugely from our business model and our type of platform. Firstly, because you are spending hundreds of millions of rands every single year and dollars every year on SMSing your consumer base. We will solve this headache for you. Not only will we solve this headache, we will also give you an opportunity to get onto your consumers' mobile phones in a secure manner. SMS is completely unsecure. My name is Andrew Cook, I'm CEO of Notafy. Thanks very much for your time.